Hello my dear friends, welcome to my channel. Today my topic is on insomnia and how traditional Chinese medicine or TCM, acupuncture and acupressure can help to alleviate insomnia. NIH has estimated that at least 30% of the general population suffer from short-term insomnia and more than 10% suffer from long-term insomnia. And more women suffer from insomnia than men. Lack of sleep is associated with many mental and health disorders, as we know. There are many types of insomnia. Some of us find it very difficult to fall asleep. We would count sheep for hours before finally doze off. And others are not able to stay asleep. We either wake up early or we can fall back to sleep after using the restroom. Many others suffer from excessive dream, anxiety, and restless sleep. And they don't feel at all rested in the morning. Instead, they feel like they've been through the grinders. So in the eyes of traditional Chinese medicine, all these are related to different types of imbalance within our body. As you know, Oriental medicine is a holistic modality that looks at a person as a whole being. It is not about to quiet down the symptom with one-size-fits-all prescription. We actually see the symptoms as a warning bell, and we respect it because a warning bell telling us that some part of the body system is no longer in balance and away from optimum state of homeostasis. So your TCM practitioner will use tools such as acupuncture and plant-based herbals to bring the body system back in balance or to the midway. Today what I want to do is to first show everyone 5 major acupuncture points or acupressure points you can try at home to enhance your sleeping. These points are 1 on the head, 1 on the hand, and 3 on our feet and leg area. So now I'm going to demonstrate what they are.
This video is for entertainment purpose only. Insomnia is a symptom and can be caused by many underlying physical conditions. Please consult your Western and TCM doctors for professional diagnosis and treatments.
Now I'm going to demonstrate how to locate Heart 7, 神门. Our hand with our little finger come down to the very bottom. You feel this very hard bone. Okay, it feels like a little bean. It's called our pisiform bone. And connected, if you palpate down to the bottom edge of the pisiform bone, you feel a little very hard tendon. And this tendon is the insertion point for our flexor carpi ulnaris muscle. So then you go toward the inside or toward the thumb side or radial side of this tendon and feel this indentation. That is where Heart 7 is. So I'm going to put a little red dot on it to show everybody. Bottom of the pisiform bone, the inside of this tendon. That's where Heart 7 is. Okay? And if you cannot fall asleep, instead of counting a sheep, you can just massage here, just rotating massage in a circle. And you want to feel some soreness, but not pain, just soreness, and you just feel that. And you can do on both hand side, both Heart 7. Okay. Now I'm going to introduce the second point. It's actually called the sleeping point or anmian. It is behind our ear on the menstrual process. There are 2 ways of locating it. I will demonstrate both and to see which way works best for you. So here's my ear, and behind my ear, this bony protrusion is called menstrual process. The first way is with my ring finger placed right at the hollow behind my earlobe, right here. And with where my middle finger is, right behind this menstrual process, I feel a very soreness right here. So that is my anmian or sleeping point. I will place a red dot right here. Right here, that's very sore. Okay. So the second way of placing it, the place is more professional. It's in between the gallbladder 20 and Sanjiao 17. So to find the gallbladder 20 is right behind your occipital protuberance. If you suppose you lift your head up from your neck, you feel those 2 indentations. Okay, those 2 deep indentations is your gallbladder 21. So between there and behind your earlobe, which is your shield, halfway in between, that's your anmian point. It's very close to where I just found it. So these 2 points, you can palpate until you find the point that's most sore, and that's the correct point. Okay, so at night, what you can do is you can lay down on your pillow, on your back. You just massage it, forward circular motion. Just massage it and listen to some calm music, or just calm down without music, and until you fall asleep. Okay, so here, this is 安眠 or sleeping point. The next 3 points for insomnia actually locate on our feet and lower leg. Here I have a beautiful foot model to help me demonstrate where these points are. The first point is the 6 points of the spleen channel. It's called spleen 6 or 三阴交. One very important note here is this point is contraindicated for pregnancy. If you are pregnant or if you suspect you're pregnant, please do not stimulate this acupuncture point. Again, this is contraindicated for pregnancy. Spleen 6 or 三阴交 have many important functions. It is one of the major crossing points of the spleen channel, liver channel, and kidney channel. Being the crossing point, it has major function to help with our gynecological issues, such as PMS and irregular menstruation. It also helps with insomnia, heart palpitation, help us lower the blood pressure, and also help us with digestion issues. So to locate this point, here is my feet, and this is inside my feet where my large toe is. You follow this to a major bony protuberance. It's called medial malleolus. Okay, at the medial malleolus, you put your pinky finger on the highest point of this bone. And then you fold your forefinger straight, right here. And here is our shin bone or tibia bone. So at the bottom of the tibia bone, we're crossing with your fourth finger right here, that you will feel very, very sore point. Okay, this sore point is spleen 6. I will put it right here. So this point is very important for insomnia and for water metabolism and for digestion, as well as all the gynecology issues. Once again, this point is contraindicated for pregnancy. The next 2 points on our feet are actually a pair. They're kidney 6, 造海, and bladder 62, 深脉. These 2 points control the opening and closing our eyes. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to find this pair of points. So for kidney 6, again, it's our inside of our feet. Here's our large toe. You follow this to the large bony protuberance or medial malleolus. And you go 1 finger width below. There you can find 2 ligament bundles. And in between the 2 ligament bundles, there's a little cleft. There is where our kidney 6 is. So I'm going to put a dot right here, our kidney 6, right here. So this point not only helps us with insomnia, it also moistens our body. Let's say if your throat is really dry, you can just massage this acupressure point. It helps with throat dryness. It also helps with if you have constipation. So it nourishes the whole body, the fluid in the whole body. Okay, now I will turn my feet to the outside. I'm going to show you where bladder 62 or 深脉 is. So that also controls the opening and closing our eyes as well as insomnia. So here's our little toe. You follow it to another large bony protuberance. That's called our lateral medialis. So now you can fold your feet up a little bit. When you feel your feet up a little bit, you can feel this. There's a long tendon around here. So it's also about 1 finger breadth down below the lateral medialis and behind this tendon. Okay, so I'm going to put another dot here. If you feel a little bit sore, here's the bottom of our lateral malleolus and then behind the peroneal tendon. Right here. So that's our bladder 62. Usually for me to increase stimulation on the acupressure points and also for easier to find, what I use is ear seeds. Okay, so this is the ear seeds. On the back, it's like cut out Band-Aid. In the middle, you can see that there's a little seed. This is from a plant Vaccaria. And the purpose of it is, number 1, it's a little bit hard, so it can increase the stimulation. And number 2, it increases blood flow a little bit. So this is very safe to use, and I always use this. to help me with my Acu-massage. The major function of ear seeds are for ear acupressure. Your TCM practitioner will strategically place some of these seeds along the surface skin of your ear. So the idea behind it is that our ear and our feet are major reflexology points of our whole body. Basically, it's a microcosm that reflects or shows how our macrocosm is. So for instance, the little point in the center of my earlobe is connected to my eyes. So by stimulating this, by massaging this, it actually helped me clear my eyes, help me benefit my eyes, and help with eye fatigue. So you may have heard of NADA. So NADA is a set of ear pressure points that will help with addiction issues such as smoking and drinking. And it has showed many positive effects over the years. You can read up on research on that. But other than for the addiction issues, ear seeds can help multitudes of other issues. So, and it is non-invasive. As you can see, this is not a needle. It's just a little seed placed here. And all you have to do is just gently massage whenever you have, let's say, an urge to smoking or drinking. So, but as I said, there are many other uses other than for addiction issues. For me, I found an alternative use for my ear seeds. I use it to locate my acupressure points as well as increase stimulation on my acupressure points. So we just find heart 7 right here. So I can peel it off, but right now for demonstration, I will not peel it off. I'm just going to place my ear seeds right on top of this red dot. And that's my heart 7, okay? And I can just massage it, and that will help me sleep. In summary, I would like to remind everyone to keep good sleep hygiene. According to TCM, it is best to fall asleep before the hour of 11 p.m. because we believe between the hour 11 p.m. to 5 a.m., that's where the body does maximum repair. So let's say if you have a project due, rather than go to sleep at 2 a.m. and wake up at 8 a.m., your body actually will adjust better if you go to bed at 11 p.m. and wake up at 5 a.m. and then continue finishing your project. To have a good night's sleep, ideally I would turn off my electronic devices before 10:15, and then I would get a foot soak going with maybe Epsom salt with a temperature not too hot, between the temperature of 92 to 100 Fahrenheit. And I will soak my feet at minimum up to here, but I like to soak as far high up as my knee. So you will soak there with your feet in the warm water for about 15 to 20 minutes until you feel a little bit warm in your body. So basically this brings down all the busy monkey mind energy down and get you grounded. Okay, and after that, what I would do, dry my feet, and I would massage these points, such as the spleen 6, kidney 6, and bladder 62. I will do my massage, and also I will use the center of my palm to the kidney 1 area. Kidney 1 area is, if you fold your feet, you have this indentation here. And you would just massage up and down here. Basically, it's connect your heart and kidney, which also help you are sleeping. And then, if you still cannot sleep, you can massage your sleeping point and your heart 7. Okay, and I hope this video will help. Thank you so much for watching my video, and please share if you find this helpful, and thank you for subscribing. See you next time.